This is One on One. There he is, Tony Dovolani.
Yeah, you said it right.
And I thought he was Italian all these years, but you are, in fact?
I'm Albanian from Kosovo, yeah.
Yeah, from Kosovo. Came here at 15 years of age, Ballroom Dance Champion, Choreographer, Instructor, Dancing with the Stars, won in 2006. It's your 20th season. That was the 15th season you won,
That's
right?
correct, yeah, that was the All-Star season.
And you guys, you're in business. What's the other guy's name we had on the show?
Maxim Shmurkovsky, yes, and Val as well,
Yeah.
his brother. So we've been partners for a while.
You, when you came here at 15,
Yeah.
describe the scene in Kosovo.
I came directly from a war. In fact, I was outside waiting for my dad, and he came up and he literally said, wait here, get your brother, get him in a car. I'm gonna go upstairs, get something. He picked up my sister, picked me up, picked my brother up, got in a car. We drove to Macedonia where my uncle met me, through enemy lines, the bullets flying, smoke bombs everywhere. We changed the registration of a car and we drove through Belgrade to go to Slovenia and cross the border in Italy. Because the chief of police at the time was a friend of mine, friend of my dad's, and he said to him, take your kids and get out because they're coming after you. And so it was a little crazy. We had smoke bombs, we had bullets flying all around our schools, so it was not safe to start with. But that was a scary moment because I never even contemplated the fact that they might kill my dad.
Religious wars.
I wish it was, because then you'd have some sort of reasoning behind it.
No real reason.
No real. I mean, I guess land, wealth, because Kosovo's got a lot of minerals and like coal and silver. So, everything's over money. We'd like to blame religion in every war, but truth of the matter is money's involved.
Yeah. You come here, 15, and it's an incredible story, and you've worked so hard. Dancing with the Stars.
Yeah.
How does it happen?
When I came to the United States, I have to take the long road because most people, it's hard to explain it in one sentence. I started working as a cook, as a busboy, as a dishwasher, whatever came my way. And as I was working as a cook, one of the other cooks got an invitation to a dance studio and threw it away. And I took it out of the garbage and I said, what is this? And he said, it's an invitation to a dance studio. I said, well, can you take me? So I walked in, I knew that's what I was gonna do for the rest of my life. And then I started competing for United States, representing United States all over the country, all over the world. And then I won my world title in 2005, which was the first time. And then I had done a movie with Shall We Dance with Richard Gere and Jennifer Lopez. And all of a sudden this guy calls me from England, says, we're bringing a show to United States. We want to know if you would be interested in being one of the instructors. I said, sure. And I had to turn him down the first season because I was defending my world title. But the second season, I thought I'd try it out. It was Stacy Keebler that I was partnered with, and I mean, how can you not love what you do when you're doing something like that?
You love it.
Absolutely.
Even when you're dancing with non-professionals who are struggling?
Yeah. Well, that's, the true mark of a teacher is taking somebody that's never learned how to dance or does not think they can learn how to dance, and you teach them how to dance. So the fact that they give me, sometimes I call them the projects, I'm cool with that. I want to help them. I want to teach them to dance. I want to inspire others to get up and go and learn how to dance because life without dance is boring,
It really has done a lot. The show itself, what has it done to our culture in terms of its connection and fascination with dance?
It saves marriages, believe it or not.
What?
It saves marriages. People that come into our studio, we reconnect them. Because think about it. From the time you have kids to the time where the kids go to college, there's a disconnect between husband and wife because all they're thinking about is their kids.
That's right.
And when the kids go away, how are you going to reintroduce yourself to each other because you're a different person at this point? And dancing is the best way. It teaches you the lead and the follow. It teaches you how to compromise. It teaches you how to reconnect. It rekindles that romantic side of you. And it really has saved a lot of marriages.
That's powerful stuff. And it isn't just what you've done on the show, but you've also professionally, as a business person, have created dance studios.
Yeah.
Talk about that.
Well, it became as an idea to really just open up a new system of studios where it wasn't so structured. It was really more about giving people exactly what they came in to learn. Because sometimes people have this idea in their mind, hey, I want to do tango, and you come in, you should receive tango. And that's exactly what we've done is we pretty much imported people from all over the world to make sure that we have the best instruction, And on top of it, when you come in, you become family. Everybody knows everybody's name. We all have a good time. We're all there for the same purpose. And when people come in, talk about de-stress. No matter what kind of job you have, this is the best escape you could ever have in your life. Because you walk in, you do a little foxtrot, you do a little cha-cha, you do a little rumba. Before you know it, you're like, whew, okay, I'm ready for my next day.
But Tony, what about the people, the rest of us who love dance, but are intimidated by the idea of looking stupid?
Well, I mean, this is why dance studios exist. You know,
But we don't want to do it in front of other, sorry for interrupting. We don't want to do it in front of other people because, you know.
I got you.
You don't want.
That's why we have private lessons. So in a private lesson, you're basically working a one-on-one with the instructor. And everybody's there for the same reason. They're not there to watch you learn dance. They're there to learn for themselves. And you might think you're the only one that's insecure. Everybody in that place is insecure. That's why they're there, to learn how to dance and learn how to get comfortable with their body. And it's also, one thing you're forgetting is it's the best exercise.
What a
you could
great
ever
workout,
have.
right?
Yeah.
Tell people why it's a great workout. For those of us who do the same routine every day.
Well,
which I
because
do,
it works on the firing muscles, the very muscles that we forget about. Because as a kid, you get up, you run, you do this. I mean, as an adult, we're getting up to go to the shower and go to work. So what it does, it actually attacks the very muscles that we forget about. Dancing works in an indirect way. It doesn't work on the big muscles. It works on the firing muscles. The firing muscles, the things that keep us healthy, the things that keep our height the same, the thing that keeps our knees safe, the joints safe, and so on. So it's a mild exercise, yet in a 45-minute lesson, you could burn up to 273 calories.
Whoa.
You can't even do that on a treadmill because you're always twisting. You're always using things that you don't normally use in everyday life. So it keeps you healthy and it keeps you looking young.
Tell me about Sway.
Sway became this incredible show that came out of an idea. We thought all three of us have three different personalities.
All three.
Myself, Max, and Val. So I said to them, listen, my greatest era, that was the Great Gatsby era. This is where I was dancing with Sharna Burgess. She's an incredible dancer. So we decided we're going to try to take each one of us and, represent an era. I decided 1930s, 1940s, really make it like a story-based thing where it was like the Rainbow Room, where the gentleman comes in and looks for his loved one, and he sees a girl and chases the girl, and it's all about that. And it becomes very Fred and Ginger, and then you.
Fred Astaire, Ginger Rogers.
That's right. That's right. We have to clarify because a lot of people don't know who Fred is.
I was going to say.
That's so true. It's a funny story. I told Stacy Giebler, I said, you have legs just like Sid Charisse. She goes, who's that?
She didn't say that. You mean George Clooney when they were together never told her?
No, apparently not.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
Apparently not. But, and then we continued to the urban side, which Val loves the hip hop. He loves the very reggaeton type of feeling. So, and then from there we go to Max's section, which is very Latin driven. And at the end, it all comes together. What I've realized is that, because I didn't know this until this last show, however many shows we've had people come and watch every single one.
Really?
And I asked them, like, why? You've seen it? No. There's something different that I see every time because there's so much going on stage. It's so entertaining that I feel like I'm missing something every time I watch it. I can't help but come back.
Excuse me, about a minute left. Where can people check it out, Tom?
They can check it out on Dance With Me USA. Also, Sway, which is sway.com.
And where are you traveling? Where are you traveling to?
Well, we kept it mainly in New York, and now all of a sudden we're getting a lot of requests everywhere. So we're going to try Miami next, which is December 3rd through 6th.
You love this.
I absolutely do.
I mean, is it work? Work is work. I mean, because it's not easy. But this passion in you is as strong as ever.
Well, because how can you not? To me, it's like dance keeps you young. I'm 41 years old, about to be 42 in July. For me, this is all about living life exactly how you intend to do. What happens to kids? The dreams go away as they get older. Well, I try to keep those dreams alive because I like dreaming. Because so far, I'm living a dream.
Listen, you came here at 15, and we can't even comprehend what you left. But we're glad you came here because you're bringing a lot of people a lot of joy. And you got me thinking I'm going to force my wife to go to a local dance studio. Listen,
you have to.
I appreciate it.
We would love to have you there.
Great stuff. Thank you, Tom.
My pleasure.
One-on-One with Steve Adubato has been a production of the Caucus Educational Corporation, celebrating over 25 years of broadcast excellence. This special edition of One-on-One with Steve Adubato is brought to you from the Tisch WNET studios at Lincoln Center. Funding has been provided by Investors Bank, Berkeley College, Virtua, Qualcare Inc., New Jersey Sharing Network, Kessler Foundation, and by Adler Aphasia Center. Transportation provided by Airbrook Limousine, serving the metropolitan New York, New Jersey area.